All right, we're back. Parts are here, tools are here. We got a lift. Wow. Got a whole lift.
I was tired of bending my back.
Yeah. We're not breaking our backs anymore. We're leveling up. And the valve shims are here for us to complete the job. Shout out 49. There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mike. He actually was working on the bike while I was gone. Well, we were, both of us were gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Mike got the radiator flushed out.
Yeah.
Looking like dirty toilet water in there. Do we have the bucket?
It was proud. Yeah, the bucket's actually outside.
Let's go look at this bucket. Oh my days.
Yeah, that came off.
That was all in the radiator.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. It looks better on camera than it does in person, but that's yucky sewage water. So no more sewage water in the bikes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Great job, Mike. Boom, let's finish this.
Yeah, man.
Tires mounted, brand new Pirelli SC1.
We got that.
Random bag of goodies. We'll get to that in a bit if we get to it. But the main priority is
The engine.
all of this, mainly the engine, and getting the bike back into a together state, because right now it's very untogethered.
Yes.
How do you feel about the lift?
It's pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
I like how it's molded.
It has wheels.
It has wheels. I like it.
Is this Pro Mechanic approved?
It is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We gotta get it a little more greasy, but
Yeah. It's a little too clean right now. First order of operation is to get the bike looking like a bike again. So we're going to put this rear wheel back on and have two wheels instead of one, so that the bike looks like a motorcycle and not a unicycle. Let's get to it. By we, I really mean you.
I guess so.
Yeah, someone's got to film, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So to put a motorcycle wheel back together, you actually have to get the sprocket and all the goodies back onto the wheel. So Mike is going to come here with all these things. So before we put all of those things in, first we need to clean the area. So Mike is doing that right now, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Next, we're going to install these Cush Drive rubber dampers. What they do is essentially stop the shock from transmitting through the engine into the wheel. Once those are done, it's time for the chain.
Oh, this is the satisfying part.
Oh no, it's not going to click in. This is an R6, bro.
Oh, that's lame. That is so anticlimactic, bro. A little bit lame.
Favorite part?
Oh, favorite part. So we're just using some regular waterproof grease that I like to use. I'm trying to just get the. I'm giving this axle some love, you know.
Oh my days.
Now that Mike has had his alone time with my motorcycle, we can begin installing this rear wheel. And it's always a lot easier to do this when you have an extra set of hands to help you hold the wheel in place while you slide in the axle.
How's changing your tire?
Easy.
Or just easy in general?
Just easy in general.
So it's
Like the caliper mount actually stays on.
this is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be fast, okay? That's the bike. It's the fast bike. Figure everything else out.
Yeah, it's a fast bike, and then you give your mechanics a living hell.
Mike does have a point, but nonetheless, we have to get the slack adjusted on this chain and complete the job.
Rear wheel on.
With the rear wheel done, it is now time for us to shift our attention to the valve shims. These valve shims are essentially coin-shaped spacers that go into the valve train, and we're going to learn a thing or two about them. But before we get to that, we have to disassemble the valve train. So Alex is seen here removing the camshafts from the head of the motorcycle. First, he starts with the exhaust cam, and then he removes the intake cam. And I've never seen this done in person, let alone on my own bike. So this was a pretty cool experience.
Without that, my bike doesn't start, does it?
It won't run too well without this.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's learn a thing or two about a thing or two.
We're at the stage where we are removing the valve tappets or buckets, and inside there is also the shims.
That's what's been out of spec on the intake.
Exhaust.
All
the exhaust.
Yeah, so we got to fix those ones.
Yeah. So we have quite a few to reshim, get them back within spec. It's a little bit of trial and error to get it set right. You do some measurements, but obviously sometimes to get it
Sorry.
dialed in,
Yeah.
it'll take a few attempts.
All right, well, let's get it.
Yep.
Show me your PPE, not that one.
Not this one, not the actual real one.
Yeah.
My PP is this.
where we got to chop off a tab because the screw is completely mangled.
It is
over
stripped.
tight into the point where it cracked the plastic, and there's no point. Like we're past the point of torture. And out goes an air filter.
With the air filter out, it is now time to clean it.
All right, Mike, be honest. What is worse, my hoses or the condition of my air filter?
Well, the fact that your hose is, one of your hoses actually burst. I think it's the hose.
Yeah, but the air filter is still pretty bad.
The air filter still is actually pretty bad.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my days. Good thing we're addressing it now.
Yeah.
So, in order to clean this air filter with the K&N cleaning kit, what you do is you take the cleaner, you spray it on both sides liberally, get it all nice and saturated, and you let that sit for 10 minutes. Okay? After 10 minutes, you're gonna get some cool water and rinse off all the nasty gunk from the clean side outward, so you're not, putting the gunk on the clean side.
It's not trapping in the dirty.
Exactly. And then we may have to do that a couple of times because of the sheer state of this filter. So
Yeah,
let's get to it.
Bad state.
Spray, shall we? Oh, you look like you've done this before. The confidence, the sheer confidence. Fake it till you make it, bro.
That's her motto.
And get the other side.
Yeah.
That direction.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And not a lot of people know this, but the red and K&N filters actually come from the oil, not the filter itself. So if it's white and colorless like this, it means that it's completely dried out. It needs to be re-oiled. Okay, so looking at the sheer witchcraft this oil on this table, I understand nothing. Can you explain this to me? What are we looking at here?
What you're looking at are the valve shims that have come out of the cylinder head on this R6. Primarily the exhaust cam. So these are the shims that give us the valve clearance that we're looking for on both the intake cam or valve tappet and the exhaust. So we found that they were too tight. All of them were too tight. We've taken out the shims and we're now measuring the shims to find what needs to replace it to give us the clearance we're looking for.
So what's the general rule of thumb? A too tight exhaust valves means that the valves stick out further than they need to be, or is it the opposite?
It would be the other way around. It's not so much the distance. The distance will kind of be about the same.
It's the seal.
Yeah, yes, correct. So what'll happen if it's too tight, the valve can actually be propped open. And obviously you don't want your valves open all the time. You're losing power. Obviously not running ideally. Exactly.
So mine was too tight. I was losing power.
You were.
So I have more power on the table. You hear that, Mike?
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. So you're just putting these back together.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hard to see, but
A little tough, yeah.
we're just going to trust that you're doing it right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The shim sits right on top of the valve stem. Very careful not to drop these inside the motor. Once we get these in, we'll reinstall both camshafts, put the timing chain back on, and recheck our valve clearances.
Make sure that we've done it right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If not, we're doing this all over again.
Oh, no, we don't want to do that, right, Mike?
No, definitely not.
So Alex got cracking on this thing.
Yeah. Tony's back, guys.
Yeah, I'm back.
And now we're just seeing if the adjustments have adjusted
Correct.
and everything's in the right spot.
Right. So we're just rechecking our valve clearances again and to make sure the shims that we put in are the right size.
Yeah. And then we triple check our timing before we fire it up. And then hopefully, if all goes well, we have a bike that starts by tonight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's play.
What do you see to set?
This probably hasn't seen the light of day in close to 20 years. I lied. It has seen the light of day because look, it has dirty epoxy nipples. That is what people do when they want to kind of run block-off plates without paying for block-off plates. So ugly things onto pretty things. So one day we'll get that nice and pretty, but for the sake of making this track day, not happening today. Nope. So we're going to go back to Mike for him to finish his job because, yeah, I'm just here for moral support and cleaning things. What you got there?
The new valve cover gasket.
Wow.
Yep. OEM. Just how we like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that fine line. Oh, she's looking good. So, yeah, gasket's on.
About for on.
Whenever we work on stuff, we always get the other person to check it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just to double check and make sure.
A little dibble dabble.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that.
At At this point, it is all hands on deck. We're all working tirelessly to put this thing back together in hopes that we'll be able to get it fired.
Yeah, we can do it.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
We did it. We actually did it. We successfully have completed the valve adjustment. And now it was time to put the bike through its gears to make sure that it's all running correctly.
Get in there, bud. So you have a bit of a bubble. I would say success. Mine is the bubble that has to be sort of protected from the headers.
Yeah, so the tape is just, you just can't deal with the headers cooking the tape off of the round hose. But
All in all, success.
yeah, it held the pressure. We got it right up to operating temp, ran it through all the gears, up and down. The pops and flames. It sounds really good. Idle's good. The like, no hesitation, no dying, choking of any kind. So
Yeah. It kind of hesitates a little bit, like when you rev it at lower RPMs.
right.
But I think that might just be the tune.
It is cold, and I guess the tune could do that. I mean, most bikes are like that. If you give it very slight throttle input and then close it back, they choke out. Or
Adjustments. Oh, man.
Yeah, we have a fan blower because it's pretty toxic in here.
Now it's time for us to give this motorcycle a well-needed oil change.
That's pretty dirty, actually.
That's actually dirty 300V. It looked way cleaner in the head. That looks like dirty swamp water.
You like the Molly, bro.
Well, now we're gonna try this. The 300V is way too expensive, so we're gonna try liquid moly. I heard moly is good for the mind, body, and soul.
We're going to try something different today. Typically, I run Motul 300V, but that stuff is super expensive. So we're going to give the liquid moly stuff a try.
Oil was good.
All right, so there is even more track day prep coming up. Mike ordered a bunch of new clip-ons, or I guess a pair of new clip-ons. He got the Attack Performance clip-ons that he's very happy about, and those are going to be replacing his already pretty sick Mototron clip-ons that are fully adjustable and all that sort of stuff as well. But Mike loves to just spoil his.
Look at that.
Look at him. Look.
Attack performance.
Attack Performance.
Gotta match the rear sides.
Yeah, you got to match the rear sets and all that sort of stuff. So my bike's over there. We actually just finished it up. Got the oil change done. We got the temporary fix for the rad hoses done. Got the radiator flushed out. What else did we do? We cleaned the air filter. We put the muffler back on.
Rear tire.
We got the rear tire back on there. We oh yeah, the valve. That was the big one. The valve adjustment, which took us way too long.
That was a long one.
And yeah, we're just waiting for radiator hoses, and we just have to find a fix for heat shielding our temporary fix.
Yes.
But before we do that, we're gonna finish this with the new clip-on.
The reason why I'm changing it is because I got T-Rex arms, right? So whenever I'm on the bike, it feels like I have to like kind of like hunch over.
That's just a super sport bike, man.
But in terms of like, I don't know, like cornering, I feel like I'm not like holding the bars properly. You know what I mean?
Not even in the slightest.
All right, let's show the people what the benefits of clip-ons are.
It'll hold itself in. So you can put it on there, then get your bolts in. It flopping all over the place.
That's a nice attention to detail.
I know. Attack Performance knows what they're doing.
Attack Performance. Is it better?
Yeah.
You definitely
You look a lot more upright.
Yeah, your shoulders aren't reaching so far.
Feeling good. Looking good. And just like that, Mike's bike is ready for the track. Took a lot less work than my bike did, but nonetheless, both bikes are now ready. We're still, well, at least I'm still holding out, hoping that my silicone tubes clear customs. But if not, tomorrow we still have the heat, what's it called?
Heat wrap tape.
Heat wrap tape. We have to apply the heat wrap tape to the bike in order to complete it. But outside of that, It's looking pretty promising that this bike will be able to get to the racetrack. We just ran into a couple of heat cycles, no leaks. Alex's brilliant idea for the hoses has kept on and hasn't leaked, but it is bubbling a little bit. So we just want to make sure that it doesn't, melt. And that's hence the heat shield.
Yes. Yeah.
So look at Mike, man. He's stoked. He has his new clip-ons on. So there's just going to be one more little bit of work to do, and then we're going to see you guys at the track.
While we were topping the bike up with water, my prayers to the track gods were answered. My Samco silicone racing coolant hoses have arrived, and it was time for Mike and I to lock in and get these bad boys installed. And man, I know these are mainly for performance and cooling benefits, but they look amazing as well. So shout out to Superbike Depot for hustling and getting these to us in time.
All right, we finally got the silicone hoses onto the bike. We were not supposed to get them, but they came anyways. The racing gods have listened to my prayers, so thank you. Other than that, Mike is going to be finishing up the job there. Gibbs, again, topping up the bike with distilled deionized water and a bit of water wetter for the track day. I got to run, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right, so we're back at the racetrack, and of course, we're in true sombreros fashion. We got the shades, we got the hats,
Yeah.
and we had stickers. We'll show you the sticker in a bit, but we're here because we had to shake down the R6, right? We did quite a bit of work. We did the valve adjustment, and long story short, the bike held up.
Didn't shut off. I kept getting false neutrals though.
At first, it did not seem like it was going to hold up. All you could smell was water wetter and water.
Do you smell anything?
Yeah, it smells like
It smells like water, right?
Yeah.
But we went through everything and it held up. And not only did it hold up, when we first fired it up and I did that first session, the bike ran so smooth. All the vibrations, all the jitters were out of it. So thank you, Alex. Come here. Thank you, Alex, for your wizardry, and Mike for your sidekick wizardry to get this bike running.
Yeah, I did some stuff.
Yeah, you did do. Yeah, he helped me with the hoses and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, the bike is no longer overheating. We don't have to worry about hoses exploding because they're 18 years old. The bike is running 1000% perfectly, and it looks great. There was, however, one issue. Mike ended up going down, and we have to do another rebuild. So on that bombshell, have a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Good.
That was good. That was a good take.